Alrighty, just getting the camera set up here. I'll be with you in 1 minute. Just getting set up here. Thanks for joining. Alrighty, I think that's about me good to go. The plan is basically finish these guys, or well, as much as possible anyway. These are still my builds from Halloween. It's still Halloween in my house. And then I want to make a few of these wee aerials. These are wee antenna. You can see one on the finished one here. Just wee antenna. I like the old school look of the antenna. So we're making a few of those. It's just armature wire and glue and a wee bit of baking powder. But I'll get some painting done first and see how I go. So who have we got? Ryan, how's it going, man? Jasmine, hello, what about you? And Silver Scratch Bills again, nice one, man. How's it going? Alrighty, let's see. Now, I got a bit of advice last night about this neon, that I should really give it a backing of some yellow first. So I'll maybe do that and give these a back of some yellow first, and that should hopefully help the neon stand out a wee bit more. And I take it everything's working okay, sound okay, picture okay. And forgive me if I'm not keeping up with the chat. I'm borrowing my girlfriend's phone just to keep an eye on the chat, and sometimes it freezes up, and I just have to reset it every now and again. I don't know what's up with it, but I'll do my best to keep up with you. Yes, this is my second live stream. Last night's was really just a test. I hadn't really planned on doing anything at all. I just wanted to see if my phone and the internet was capable of doing it, and what do you know? It turns out it is. So, I mean, I'm in here most nights doing something, so I thought I might as well start streaming it. And the plan is to get these finished, and then have to get on to Mark's commission build. He has commissioned 2 more Mac walkers anyway. That's what I've designed, that are going to be able to use in start-stop animation. They're going to have posable limbs, well, posable legs anyway. So that's what I'm getting on to straight after these guys, hopefully in the next day or two. And obviously we're doing a full video on those. Just check as my chat froze up here. Yeah, it did. BP Customs, nice one. You're doing a bit of painting too. Thanks for stopping by, man. What are you painting? And is anybody else up to anything? Yeah, I could see how doing this yellow coat first will work out much better. I thought maybe the white would help. I'd undercoated this one in white first before putting the neon on, but you can see the difference. The neon's going to look much better. And then I'll maybe do a bit of a white dry brush around the eyes there just to try and give it a bit of a glow. Monster truck, oh nice one, nice one. Oh, looking forward to seeing that, man. And Terrain by Aaron, nice one, Aaron. How's it going? In the shade. Oh, happy days in the shade, boy. And Silver Scratch built Warlord Titan. Nice one. Nice one. Wargaming table. It's something I have to start getting into, man. I'm really not into my tabletop games at all. I really like the aesthetics of all the sort of lore and stuff behind those tabletop games, but I'm really not into them at all. I remember watching when I was younger, watching guys play the tabletop games and wondering, thinking that they were extremely complicated. But I wouldn't think they're that complex. And Gaslands as well. That's another one. That's another one I'd like to give a go. It looks pretty fun. And the cars, I'll definitely be doing some more cars in the future. Gasland cars. I picked up this hot rod specifically for the job. Yeah, I know, covered in dust there. But yeah, I thought that'd look cool as a Gaslands build. And then that was another one I picked up. I thought that was a pretty cool design. Some really cool Hot Wheels when you start looking. I'd never really looked at the Hot Wheels cars. You just sort of assume they're going to be standard cars, but there's some really cool cars in the collection. And BP Customs, just when you're saying you're doing a monster truck, I picked that up just for the tracks. I seen that it was in I think it was in the pound shop. Yeah, I know. But it's a Hot Wheels as well. But yeah, I thought the tracks would be pretty cool. 2 sets of tracks there for some cool bot builds. So I've definitely got my eye on that. But I thought that was a pretty cool. I've never seen Hot Wheels like that before. And the tracks run, like they've got wee rollers and stuff. So that'll be cool to work with. Yeah, I've got that sitting on the shelf. Oh, the war rig. Oh, nice, man. Nice. Let's see. Might as well give this one a coat of yellow too, just to help that neon out a bit. Yeah, that's much better. Much better. Oh, let me see. My chat has crashed again here. Give me a wee second. Sorry. There we go. I don't know what's up. It just seems it's not reliable on the phone at all. It's even when I'm on other people's live streams, the chat just keeps on crashing. Okay, sorted. But yeah, doing the live is definitely much different to making the videos. It's slightly easier but harder at the same time. Yeah, I know. And I'm amazed at this wet palette. I don't have much experience using wet palette, but the paints just within a day they go from their usual sort of gloopy state to a real nice watery inky state, but they're still very usable. I'm really surprised with them. Really nice how the paints working from the palette. Alrighty, looking good. And if my hair dryer is sitting here beside me, so I'll be using that at some stage. Apologies for that. But it just means it can keep going. It doesn't mean I have to stop. Let's see. I don't start buying Hot Wheels. You don't stop. And tell me about it. Tell me about it. Put it like this: I've looked at more Hot Wheels than I've ever looked at in this past few weeks. I can't walk past them now without going, "Ooh, look! Oh, there's a nice one." I know I didn't know they did that one. Yeah, and I mean they're usually between £1, 150. I've seen a couple at maybe £2 or £3, but they're so cheap. Yeah, I know. I'd really love a nice sort of wall with a wee collection on it, but no, don't really have the budget for buying Hot Wheels at the minute. Maybe later on. 2 times a week tonight for 3 hour painting. And seriously, 2 times a week. How long have you been doing that for? Silver scratch build and BP Customs. Yeah, wanting to make a robot. Honestly, just start simple. You know, if you're gonna make a robot, it to me the paint. If you're building something simple, the paint will show it off. You could literally take a tube and stick a couple of arms on it, and it's the paint that'll sell it as a robot. You know what I mean? So you don't have to go too complicated to begin with. Oh well, look. Good evening, dude. Good evening. Bottles of super glue and Hot Wheels cars. Yeah, I'm sure the girls that work in the pound shop look at me strange sometimes too. Some of the stuff that I come out with there is it's the most random collection of junk you wouldn't believe. But sure, I'm sure they get it all the time. It's the pound shop. Come on, they're the ones selling it. Let's see. We Frankenstein monster version. I really like this one. Yeah, I know the wash. When I get the wash on, it'll really show off that jawline. Yeah, I know. 2 months, seriously, man. And how you finding it? I mean, has it got any easier, or and what are your thoughts on dead air? If to me that's constantly on my mind. You constantly want to keep talking and filling the air time, if you know what I mean. But you can't be talking all the time, like. But not having to edit, that's a big deal for me. Obviously with no computer, I'm editing on my phone, so editing is a nightmare. I hate it. So streaming, I suppose I can get away with not editing and just put up with the nervous factor. That'll to me that'll get easier as time goes by. Oh, I know what you mean, man. I know what you mean about yeah, trying something different, or like the feeling on your channel, man. That some of the stuff you're doing is just unbelievable. But at the same time, you could trust that your viewers are gonna really enjoy anything that you make. It's not as if it's gonna people are gonna look at it and go, oh no, that's horrible. I'm out of here, kind of thing. And you don't know till you try. Or maybe mix it in with another build. Like with another car build I suppose that's a lot more editing. But yeah, now I'm just rambling. I digress. But nobody else working on any other projects? I find when it gets gets to this point, I find I just want to get it finished and get on to the next one, get the next one started. Oh man, seriously, could be another one. There'll be another one. You can't be filming everything. I think it was Bric-a-Brac last night that suggested about putting a coat of yellow on first before putting the neon on. So thanks for that, Bric-a-Brac. If that was you, I'm nearly sure it was Bric-a-Brac, alright. Two days, flip me. That's wild. That's it. That's some going doing any build in 2 days, man. Fair play to you. Repeat yourself a lot, yeah. Silver scratch build. Yeah, I think I have to repeat myself a lot in real life anyway, so I'm not really worried about that. But yeah, like anything, I'm sure as the more I do it, the easier it'll get. Yeah, I know. Aye, car of the month, yeah. See, if you haven't checked out the BP Gaslands channel, go check it out. I know there's only 8 people here, but you never know. One of those 8 people might not have seen your stuff, dude. Really cool stuff. I'm just noticing this yellow isn't going on the same way as the rest of them because it's just been put out. So it's still, the rest of them are kind of inky and runny, and this one's still kind of lumpy. I really do notice when the paint's been sitting in the tray overnight, it just kind of waters down that wee bit. It's just easier to use. I suppose I could water it down myself here, but wee vial of water. I'll maybe do that. Yeah, just to help it flow a bit better. Alrighty. Let's see what we've got. Right, before doing anything else, I'll hit these with a hairdryer, just so I'm not smudging that yellow. So let's see. Go. Yeah, I think I'm a wee bit more comfortable tonight just because of a wee bit more of a plan. Last night kind of caught me off guard. I really had no plan. I really wasn't expecting it to work. So I think that's maybe that has helped tonight, just having a wee bit of a plan first. And yeah, the music, that's just one of those lo-fi, these coffee shop lo-fi playlists that is royalty free. I was just afraid of putting anything on in case I get hit to a copyright strike or something, so I just kept it safe for one of those. And yeah, it's pretty chilled. It's a nice mix of chilled stuff, like. Right, sorry, get rid of that. Okay. Let's see. This guy could be doing with a wee bit of touch up there around his mouth. That's what painting in the camera, just I didn't get everything. But yeah, get these finished and get on to the next one. That's the plan anyway. And I've said it a few times, but I really do want to give these away when I get them finished. And if you have any ideas for a decent giveaway or some sort of, other than just pulling names out of a hat, I'm open to ideas. But yeah, I definitely want to give all these away. They were supposed to be for a Halloween giveaway, and I missed the boat on that one. But sure, I'll hold off Christmas a wee bit longer. Alright, that's looking better. Yeah, they do need a boss, I know. Funny, I came across a few larger bottles that were the same shape as these e-cig bottles, in the same kind of shape, but maybe 3 times the size. And as soon as I seen it, I was going through my stuff today, as soon as I seen it, that's exactly what I thought, that would make a really good boss. And obviously the boss would have to be something like that, just spiked out, But and then I had another suggestion about like building a, like a segmented spider with the spiky bum, we'll call it. But I thought that was a pretty cool idea too. So yeah, a boss could come, all right. Maybe end of November, do another Halloween build. But yeah, I just didn't realize how long it would take me painting so many small things. I got 2 finished for the video and thought, oh, I'll get the rest finished in a couple of days. I'll be able to knock them out in no time, and it just took me a lot longer than I thought it would. But flip, I'm not worried. I'm not going to put myself under pressure, and I'm sure people don't mind not being reminded that Christmas is coming up anyway. Yeah, I know. And somebody was saying last night they look like haunted carrots. This one was supposed to be a bit like the shrunken head in Beetlejuice. That was the sort of look I was going for with this one. But yeah, feeling that I don't come up with anything else, I'll just do the usual. I'll announce in a video that I'm giving these away, and that if you want your name in the hat, just leave it in the comments. Yeah, no, I think that'll probably be the way I'll go. Other than that, I was thinking of maybe picking a random number, but then what do you do if people pick the same number, or that could cause all sort of complications. And then I see other guys using like it's a website or an app or something where all the names are on a wheel, and they spin the wheel. That would be cool, but I don't know why they're doing that on a computer or on a phone. So I'll look into that and see if that's possible. But yeah, I just want to say thanks for all my new subscribers. Obviously, Craftsman gave me a shout out there a few weeks ago, and my channel just went from what 1.5k to over 3k. So I really gotta say thanks for all the new subs. Yep, Darth Buzz, that's it. Robot pumpkins for Halloween. That's exactly what they were. But I've had a few different well, Spider Bots is with Pumpkin Spider Bots. That was going to be the full title, but I just shortened that down to Spider Bots, and you let people interpret them whatever fruit or vegetable they want to. But yeah, in my head, when I was designing them, it was designed around a pumpkin and a pumpkin patch sort of thing, like a haunted pumpkin patch. That was the idea. New camera and an airbrush. Oh, flip me. Airbrush, something I'd really love. Yeah, yeah. Funny, I was watching a video today on just different airbrushes, and if you're in the market for one, and yeah, I'm not in the market for one right now. They're quite expensive, and then you got to buy a compressor on top of that, and yeah, I'll get there, but brush for now, brush for now. But that'll be cool come Christmas, man. That'll be a good Christmas day. I don't know if you can hear that, but Melanie's still sorting beads there in the living room. She bought a load of costume jewellery from the charity shop, and she's breaking it all down for beads. It's she's doing a wee bit of Christmas crafting, but obviously I'm gonna get a cut. There's so many wee bits and pieces I was going through it there earlier. Really cool. I'll maybe use that in a stream as well. But yeah, I've had a few suggestions for trying one of Bill's bead bots, and I never really had any beads. And you'd be surprised, the beads are hard to come by. They're not the easiest to get your hands on. But now I'm sorted now. Mel has sorted my well out. Yeah, Darth, you're right. Just spend the money first time round. I know. I did the same there with a second-hand laptop. Thought I was being smart, and the thing broke down within a few weeks. Yeah, spend the money and do it right. Bat once. That's what my dad would say. Spend the money and bat once. Flip 7 subscribe. Well, you gotta start somewhere. Silver Scratch build. Yeah, I know. You'll get there. Yeah, just keep plugging away. That's all you can do. Just seeing here a few wee touch-ups there I'll need to do on the legs. Get that touched up. Right, so he's ready for neon. He's ready for neon. So is he. That I'll maybe give another coat of yellow, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. There you go, man. You said it. BP Customs. I don't know. Every channel had 7 subs at one point. I think I'm one of those subs. I should be anyway. If I'm not, I will be after tonight. I shall be subbing. want to see one of these live streams. There you go, Aaron. Nice one. There's Aaron. He's fairly new to YouTube as well. Yeah, I know. Just started making videos there. I mean, these paints have been in this wet palette now for 3 days. That really shocks me. I know, to be able to use the paint 3 days when you put it out, and it's really nice. It's just really inky, and it flows really well. Apart from the yellow there that I've just put out, it's not doing very well, and it is mixed in with some of that black. It's all going wrong. Yeah, Aaron, don't worry about it, man. It gets easier. It gets easier. Yeah, I know. Just keep forging your own path. Alrighty. I think I shall hit those with a hairdryer one more time. So hold on. Go. Darth, yeah, I would say it can be frustrating, but you could partly blame it on the algorithm. It really is the mystical algorithm that nobody understands. You know, you just gotta keep plugging away. Oh, get rid of that. Yeah, they're looking good. I think they're about ready for the neon. Apart from that, needs another coat of yellow, I think, before I put the neon anywhere near it. But yeah, looking good. And then I can do the touch-ups with some green, and then I'll just give them a black wash. That's it just kind of ties it all together. You can see a bit of black dry brushing there around the top as well. Just grime it all up a wee bit. Whew, there we go. Didn't plug my phone in, nearly ran out of battery. I torn about being on camera. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Um, to be honest, the only reason I did it was other people were encouraging me to do it. So yeah, that was why I decided to go and sit in front of the camera. I still don't like doing it. It's still, and it takes me maybe 10 to 20 cuts just to do an intro and an outro. But yeah, I don't look forward to it. But it just seems to be that's what people like to see, a face kind of thing. It yeah, that's one of those things. Alrighty. Let's see, get a wee bit of green up. Maybe do these touch ups on the legs. And Silver Scratch Build, you're on Facebook, streaming on Facebook tonight? Gamer and Geeks page. Alrighty. And is that tabletop gaming, is it? I'm just using my scruffy brush now just to touch in some of these legs. I thought about doing a bit of an orange dry brush on these legs, but I decided against it. Just keep them green. And on the feet there, I used like it's like a textured medium. Let me see. We'll get a box here. Yeah, this stuff, acrylic effect paste. Again, Melanie picked it up for me in Lidl. It was going cheap, and it seems pretty good. Water-based acrylic effect paste for effects like stone, sand, and snow. So I mean, it's just really thick, and it smells a lot like PVA glue. So yeah, but I used that on the legs. It just gives it kind of like a rippled effect. It didn't exactly go like a crackle glaze, but something similar to a crackle glaze. So yeah, that's what that stuff is. I forgot to show that. Just checking on the orange, anywhere it shouldn't be. Aye, no worries, BP Customs. Good luck, man. Good luck with your truck. Look forward to seeing it. Darth, here, I can relate. You don't need to talk to me. I'm literally working from a phone, and that's it. All editing, recording, the lot is done on my phone. Don't even have a PC to work on. So yeah, but just work with what you got. You know, just make the best of what you got is all you can do, and keep putting stuff out there. You know. Thanks, Jackson. Nice one. Yeah, it's like anything. Just do it. Just if you're forcing yourself to do something you're uncomfortable with, it's gonna help you one way or another. Just go for it. What's the worst that can happen, kind of thing. Alright, I guess it for the green touch ups anyway. Let's see about getting some of this neon on. Neon on. Liquitex natural sound effect is good. Yeah, natural sound effect. Funny you've got, just when you say that, got a tin of Stone Effect. Stone Effect paint. That's what this is done in. You know, Stone Effect spray paint. Out of Lidl again. Lidl. I'm getting a lot of my paint out of Lidl recently. But yeah, that's Stone Effect paint. Really good stuff, for especially for bases. Yeah, you're right, Darth. Yeah. You don't know if you don't try. No, don't use that brush. Yeah, Darth, telling you, look in the middle aisle. It's Melanie's dad, Morris. He's an awful one for checking the little middle aisles. And as far as paints go, craft stuffs, glues, you know, at one point there were loads of different types of glue sticks, you know, like different colours. Melanie picked them up there for Christmas decorations. Yeah, and I mean it's cheap. Most of the paint. I mean I won't pay over £2 or £3 for a tube of paint. You know, the likes of that there set came in a set of, I think it was 12, and it was about £6 for all 12 of them. So yeah, I mean, and you know yourself, they're gonna last a long time. That's it, Aaron. Work with what you got. That's it. Everybody had to start somewhere. You know, anybody that has a big channel and they're using expensive equipment and all, they didn't start with that. They didn't start with that. Like, I mean, a real good example is the Craftsman. Go and look at some of his early videos. He wasn't using, you know, microphones and expensive cameras, and it was probably just his phone or just a cheap camcorder. So yeah, don't worry about what other people are using or what other people are doing. Just do your own thing. And then think about when you do, if the day comes when you can, like that's the way I think of it. The day comes when I can get a computer, suddenly everything becomes easier. You know, before, whether you were adding on your phone or on a tablet or whatever, now you get a computer and everything will just be sped up. You'll be churning videos out 2 and 3 times a week. Nice one, Silver Scratch Built. Have a good one. I'll see you later. And thanks for stopping by again. Appreciate it. Paint party sounds good. Paint party, nice one. Aye. Well, at the minute, my phone is on it's like a cheap, one of those cheap Gorilla tripods. But what if I've used toilet roll tubes to stiffen up the legs so I can clamp it to a table that's sitting on a shoebox to give it a bit of height. So yeah, my setup isn't what you call professional, but it works. You know, and then I've got a lamp here, and a lamp up there, just to make sure the lighting's okay. And funny enough, all those lamps are out of Lidl. They're all LED lamps bought out of Lidl. Even this one has like a color changing base. It's quite cool. Yeah, and this neon's looking much better with the yellow base. Much better. keep going for my paint palette. Well, I'm just using this out of the cap. I don't really want to put it in my wet palette. My wet palette's got pretty messy. It's all starting to bleed together. But yep, I'll get this finished painting, or maybe get a couple more of these finished, and then I'll move on to get my wee aerials made, or my wee antenna. I want to make a few more of these just for the finished guys. That's where they're getting all their mystical power from, you know. And with this one again, when I put the black wash in, it'll show off all those. I cut out those rings in the mouth, so it'll just show off those cut lines when I put that wash in. That's probably looking a bit muddy at the minute. Cool. Here with Darth, I was pretty much exactly the same. I was mainly wood carving and clay sculptures, and then the epidemic hit, and just didn't have the funds for spending on craft stuff. And then Bill's channel came along and just had my eyes open to the potential in all the junk in your recycling bin. And yeah, no looking back now. I don't think I'll ever pay for craft materials again. Well, bar your glues and your paints and whatever. But yeah, as for going out and buying like a few packs of Sculpey or some nice basswood for carving or whatever, no way, not anymore, no way. Like I tried for a wee while. Let me see. I would have went. I live pretty close to a park, so I would have went to the park and just picked up random sticks that were laying around and brought them home to carve. Yeah, I know, but yeah, it just wasn't doing for me. The wood, it doesn't sort of carve the same as nice basswood. Yeah, I know. So yep, junk from now on is the way to go. But as we turd gnomes used to do, well, it's sweet corn in their hat. Yeah. But I think that one's actually a brush shaft. That was a bit of brush shaft, and that's a piece of wood from the park. Yeah, I know. But the thing about fresh wood is as it tends to crack. You know, if you use it straight away, it tends to crack. Apparently, I remember being told when you're cutting fresh wood, you're supposed to keep it a year for every inch thickness, but before you actually use it. But so I couldn't be bothered waiting on that. I just cut fresh wood. Green wood's much easier to cut anyway. But yeah. So, know how you feel, Darth? Wood carving, yeah. But I enjoyed wood carving, but the tools are so expensive. You know it. Brick, how's it going? Nice one. I was just saying how you were giving me tips last night there on giving us a yellow base first. So I've just finished that. Yeah, Darth, and I always find painting them, and then when you put that's a linseed oil with a wee bit of brown oil paint in it, you know, like the wash we would use on these guys. Yeah, I find the linseed oil really makes them pop. You know, gives them like a shiny kind of, almost like you've varnished them. But yeah, and then sculpture wise, let's see. You've probably seen these sitting on the shelf, but yeah, that's the sort of things I used to do with Sculpey. Just kind of weird wee characters and tikis and, yeah, I know. But Sculpey isn't cheap, so so I stopped that a long time ago. And obviously you can make it go a bit further by making like your aluminium foil sort of armature first, But no, I still find Sculpey's quite expensive. You know. Oh yeah, bric-a-brac, totally appreciate it. It's really helped. I mean, you can see the difference. Where was the one? The one that's already finished. You know, that's one that I undercoated with the white, and then that's one undercoated with yellow. And yeah, it's much better, much better. So yep, I'll be remembering that one. Nice one. Right, let's see maybe about making these aerials. I'll clear a wee bit of space here. Or antenna, sorry, I keep calling them aerials. Aerials, antenna, whatever. But yeah, I've already twisted up. That's just some armature wire. And twisted up in the drill. There's some of this stuff. Yeah, I know. And I'm just gonna cut it into lengths. Yeah, junk in the pound shop. Who would have thought the pound shop would have been such a good resource for craft materials? Let's see. Put those down like that. And I'll just cut lengths and lay them across. And cut it all up eventually. Darn, the Sculpey, you know, and well, here there's loads of sculpting channels on YouTube. You know, like Ace of Clay was one I used to watch an awful lot. He's quite good. But yeah, like what we're talking about, Darth, it's like anything, you just gotta go for it. Just gotta take that leap and go for it. You know. But the tikis, definitely the tikis were fun sailicks out there. You know, just make yourself a tube of tinfoil, cover it in Sculpey, smooth it all out, and just carve a face in it. And it is the paint. The paint will make it pop. You know. This yeah. Start with something basic. You know, that was just made up as you go along. There was no, I didn't sketch that out or anything or had any plans for it. Just sort of started sculpting. You know, and I always loved doing big noses. You know. Let's see, I want about three on each aerial. A couple more. Just trying to get these laid out. And then I'll just stick a dab of glue on all of the joints there. And hit it with a spray. A spray activator. Oh yeah, the Craftsman's toy making videos, yeah, without a doubt. Check those out if you haven't seen them. Well worth a look. I've watched those more than once. And there's ones I was watching recently, there's ones on molding and casting there. Just because I was thinking about maybe in the future being able to cast some of my own stuff would be nice for copies. Yeah, just put a wee dab of glue on here, and actually I won't hit it with a spray. I'll sprinkle some baking powder on it, is what I'll do. Something like that. get a wee bit of my baking powder. And just dump that on there. I don't mind if it's a wee bit crusty, you know, it'll help it look like an old crusty antenna, you know. Oh, that one hasn't stuck at all. I put a wee piece in there. Oh, come on. Alright, here we go. Alrighty. Give them a couple of minutes just to dry. See. Yep. I'll hit a couple of these with the hairdryer and just give them another quick coat of that neon. Ooh. Ooh, that one needs to go to yellow. I'll do that first. Where do I get my glue? I get my glue in Screwfix. Or just online. That's the miter bond there. I don't know, it's just because those are so big. Yeah, I think one of those is a fiver, and you get a tin of that with it. Or if you get them in a pack of 3, which I got recently, thanks very much to my Patreons for that. It comes with one of these pens. I haven't used that pen yet. It's like an alcohol pen or something. Yeah, but it's for woodworking, you know, for miter joins on woodworking, but it's perfectly good super glue, really, really good. It is CA glue. Yeah, I know. So yeah, Screwfix, or I got the 3-pack on Amazon. I think it was $13.99 for the 3-pack. Yeah, I know. And yes, I am in Northern Ireland. I am. I'm in Lurgan here. Ooh. Yeah, funny I don't have a fluorescent or a UV light. That would be cool though if I did. That would have been nice for a thumbnail. Oh, wrong one. Yeah, the UVOC gets some nice effects with the UV paint. That's another thing I want to try to get into though. The lighting, you know, we LED lights. I'd love to start working on those. You know, these would be cool with some wee LEDs in them. But I just really don't have any experience with wiring or soldering or anything like that. So I definitely want to try and Try and look into that. Oh, that'll be alright. Needs a wee touch up now. It's another thing about painting onto the camera. You're holding it so far out in front of you. I don't know about everybody else, but I normally paint with it quite in close to my chest. And holding it out in front of you like this is just very unnatural. End up making loads of mistakes. Nothing that can't be touched up, like. But yeah. Oh, Mel. Oh, nice one, Mel. Mel has a gel light. Is that a UV light? Nice one. Alright, there we go. Apparently I do have a UV light. For gel nails. You know. So, obviously, come on, everybody has one of those. So, yeah, there you go, bric-a-brac. Mel's sitting in the living room at the minute, sorting beads. So, nice one, Mel. Darth, no problem. Yeah, it's been great chatting. I shall see you in the next one. And stick at it. Yeah, no. Stick at it. Yeah, 3D prints, that's another one. 3D prints. Oh, 3D printer would be just amazing. So it would. And so you have to cure those in a UV light? Darth, see you later. Thank you for stopping by. I shall see you in the next one. Alrighty, we should be about dry. Just get them cut up. And then I'll just turn them over and put another wee dab of glue on the opposite side, just to make sure they're stuck. Okay, flip me. Yeah, that's news to me, man. I didn't know that. I didn't know that 3D printers, were UV resin cure. That's pretty cool. That must really speed things up. Cool. But yeah, you can maybe see a bit better now how that'll eventually turn into that. Oh, yeah, I know. Just hit this with a hairdryer. sorry about that. Oh, what have I done? Oh no. Oh, we're all good. All good. Cheers, man. Getting there. Nearly finished. Well, bric-a-brac, hopefully I'm going to be able to see it for myself anyway when I get a hold of Mel's UV light. I'll get to check it out myself. You know, neon, yeah, it's not UV paint that I need, it's neon paint that'll react under the UV light, yeah. Oh, it's all in a water-based fluorescent neon craft paint. We'll soon find out. We'll soon find out. Nice one, nice one. Well, it'll glow even better now with this yellow undercoat. Oh. Just put a wee bit more in the lid here, still don't want to pour any of it out. Yep, looking good with that yellow undercoat, most definitely. Much better. Okay, yeah, yeah. It's gonna break down eventually anyway. Yeah, that makes sense. Although, what does it say on the bottle? Oh no, I might know if the bottle's in a different language. But yeah, that is. It's good to know. It's good. It's stuff that Stuff that you wouldn't think of, you know. Well, bric-a-brac, sounds like you know what you're talking about anyway. Aye, I know, I know. That's why I'm glad people like you around to keep me right. Experience, that's it, man. Experience. Alrighty, is that about it for the neon? I think so. Well, apart from this guy. Apart from that guy, still needs another coat of yellow, I would think. Yeah, I'll do that now actually. Yeah, that was, I literally just, as you can see in the palette, I took my orange, mixed it with a wee bit of black, and I painted it in the dark orange first, and then just worked my way from the top down. You know, it's worked out quite well. I'm not the best at wet blending just yet. I did try a wee bit of wet blending on the back there, but yeah. But yeah, I like it too. It was what I had pictured in my mind. So if it turns out like that, I'm always happy with any paint job, you know. Ready? Crafty Rick. I know, Rick. Tell me about it. Shaky hands. Let's see. Should be about dry, I would think. Yep, they're perfect. I just kind of cut them at that antenna shape, you know, long to short. Something like that. Oh man, it has stuck. Oh, there we go. Just kind of bend these up a wee bit just so they're not all sitting straight. And yeah, that's the wee antenna. Just need to stick it on a post. It's good to go. Yeah, that's it. Old school TV aerial. That's the one. Love them. I just thought they looked good, sort of giving these guys their mystic power, if you want to call it that. Yeah, I know. But yeah, that was the idea. And then the glue works quite well with the baking powder because it just looks like rust when you paint it up. It just kind of goes all crusty and looks a bit rusty. So yep, old school antenna, that's the ones, alright. Ooh, not really fussed on that one. I'll keep it anyway. Oh, just get rid of that. So yeah, that's about them. Just need to get a wee post now to stick them on. I'll just twist up some more wire and stick them on, and then I can pop into the top there or something like that. Yep, that's the idea. And then, like I say, when you paint it up, it takes the paint real well, especially the baking powder. It'll blend in nicely. So I can't really hit them with a wash just yet. I want to leave them to. Well, no, I could hit them with a pin wash. Let me see. Let's see. Get my wash that's been sitting up there for a week or more. Yeah, I have had a wee look at those 3D pens. I'm not sure. Have you tried one? To me, they look a bit gimmicky. You know, I've seen a few channels doing things with them, but I mean, did you see my achievements there with a hot glue gun? It wasn't very good. So yeah, but I have seen them, like those 3D pens. I just don't know whether it would be a bit of a gimmick or I suppose like anything, it would take a wee bit of practice to get used to. But I can't really see an application for it. It's not like I'd be able to make my own parts. wash is maybe a bit light on pigment. Maybe we need to darken it down a wee bit. Just showing off some of them rivets. Just push those in with a pin into the plastic card. Yeah, the same filament. Alright, so it wouldn't be as sticky as glue. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, if one was going cheap enough, yeah, I probably would pick one up. Yeah, I know, just to give it a go. But from a 3D printer point of view, just like a thought of being able to print different, sort of cogs or ball joints or different feet or whatever, you know. Just smudging this up a wee bit, just to blend it in. Yeah, I think that wash could be a bit darker, alright. Let me take a wee bit of this watered down black paint. Okay, yeah, yeah. Okay, I'll get a wee look at that. Sanago. I'll get a wee look. Funny, I have. It wouldn't be the first time that it's popped up in my YouTube feed. Somebody using a 3D pen for, I think it was for a Spider-Man mask possibly, but or Venom maybe it was. But yeah, I have seen them around. Like, oh, get some in here just into this glue line. Might as well darken that up a bit. Venom song. Yeah, not familiar. Not familiar. Well, not offhand anyway. Oh, is it an Eminem song? Oh, I think it is. Eminem wrote the theme tune for that Venom movie, didn't he? Did I nail that, Rick? Did I? Oh, yeah, there you go. Eminem's Venom. It sure is. Alrighty. Let me pose up these legs a wee bit. There we go. It's looking a bit better now. Look a bit. They look a bit silly with the legs all like, yeah, like haunted carrots with the legs pointing down like that. That's a bit more spider-like now. There we go. That's better. Oh, this guy still needs a coat or a couple of coats of neon. Sorry, get the hairdryer again. Alright, sorry about that. We the answer. How's it going? Sorry if there's continued dead air. I really do run out of stuff to say sometimes, and then I just end up getting in my own head. Nice one. Thank you. Glad to hear it. This is my second attempt at the live stream. Like I said before, I'm really surprised it's running so well. I wouldn't have thought the internet here was capable of it, or even my phone. But everything seems good. I mean, everybody's been saying the picture's fine, the sound's fine, so can't complain at all. It'll be interesting to do a build on the live stream. I was thinking of getting a few materials together and just giving the options in the chat. you know, about what body to use or what parts to use for the arms or legs or the head or whatever, and have a kind of build a bot live stream kind of thing. That's what I was thinking of doing anyway. I know. That's it. Come experience. Yeah, I know what you mean. You don't have to be talking all the time, but when there's been silence for a wee while, you start getting thinking, right, hold on, I need to say something. Oh, I still haven't said anything yet. Need to say something. Oh, yeah, no. And the longer that goes on, the more you get in your own head over it. But I'm not stressing. I'm not stressing. Okay, yeah, self-narrating. Just narrate your life as it happens to get into the habit of it. Yeah, that would be a good idea. Ach, it's been said before, if you've nothing to say or nothing important to say, don't say nothing at all. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that makes me feel a bit better. Nice one. Nice one. Yeah. Watching paint dry. I think this will be about the last coat of neon for this guy. I think that's bright enough. Yeah. No, it wasn't Bric-a-Brac, it was a friend. It wasn't him. Twitch, that's something I've been looking into as well. Potentially streaming on there. Yeah, I know. Apparently there's a, is it Streamlab or Steamlab? I can download on my phone as a wee app that'll let me stream on multiple platforms at one time. So that might be an idea. Getting on to Twitch. Okay. Get the herder out once more here. Yeah, Streamlabs. Streamlabs. I think that's the one, alright. It's got like a duck for a logo. But yeah, I think that could work. OBS, that was another one, yeah. OBS came up a lot when I was looking. It was just YouTube videos I was looking through on streaming from your mobile, or even streaming from two mobiles. You know, because obviously I can nick my girlfriend's phone, and I've got it sitting beside me here. But yeah, that would be cool to have a face cam going as well. You know, I know, but this works too. I don't mind doing it like this. Apologies for that. Alrighty, see if we're getting a bit of a highlight on this one for some of his rivets, just using some of that watered down black. Well, I say watered down, it's just been sitting in the wet palette for a few days. I don't want to do around the eyes and mouth just yet, just because that neon's probably still a wee bit wet. I don't want to smudge it all.
Got some streaks on there at the bottom, might as well. No, I'm not. I was gonna try my washer around the mouth, but I'll not. I'll wait till that neon dries a wee bit more. That's previously this one here, the one that stole his face from somebody else. That's the Texas Chainsaw Massacre version. Oh yeah, around the wire on the legs. It's just wool. Let me see. I have it here. Just discloth wool, you call it, or discloth yarn. Yeah, I know it's quite a coarse sort of cotton yarn. Yeah, I know. I've Melanie to thank for that as well. It was totally Melanie's idea. I was gonna just use the aluminium wire on its own, and then Melanie came up with the idea of wrapping it in that. It would give it more of an organic kind of look, and it does. Yeah, it really worked. So yeah, discloth wool. Oh, wrong one. I hope that music I put on's alright. You know, I could leave it off if you really wanted to, but I think having something in the background is better than nothing. It's not too bad. I'm enjoying it alright. It's quite chilled. There was another channel on YouTube that had slightly better, some of that lo-fi stuff. And sent him a wee message on Instagram just to ask permission to use it, but he never got back. So I didn't use it just in case. But you never know, he might get back in the next few days. It's similar sort of stuff, just in my opinion, it's slightly better. Slightly better. Yeah, a bit of background noise is always good. Alrighty. I think that's everything up to the wash. I could maybe start posing these and get them into their nasty stance. I was gonna maybe try and doing a bit of start-stop animation with these guys, but I think making something walk with 4 legs could be quite awkward. So I'll leave that to somebody who knows what they're doing. Cool. Let's see. I think that's about right. Lee, sorry, let me see, missed your question there. What would you say is the hardest thing about recording your builds? Um, editing, editing, man, as always. Editing on a mobile phone, it's not nice, and yeah, it wouldn't be the first time where I've got pretty much the end of an edit, and then my phone has crashed, and it just loses the whole edit, basically starting right from scratch again. So I try to back stuff up now in the cloud and all, but that doesn't really help when I'm mid edit, you know. But no, making them is good fun. I really enjoy making them. You know, if anything, I find myself cutting more out than I am leaving in. You know, to try and keep it sort of in around 20 minutes. So yeah, it's hardest thing. Yep, definitely editing. Recording's easy. You set the camera up and just work away. I just have to be conscious of the memory on my phone. Yeah, I know, but it's not hard to sort of stop recording, upload whatever I've recorded to the cloud or to my OneDrive, and then keep recording. So yeah, it's editing would be the biggest stickler. This is why streaming like this is such a gift. I don't, yeah, I know, just a wee bit nervous, but other than that, no editing to worry about. Yeah, I know. Cool. Yeah, brick a brick. Yeah, do everything on my phone. Absolutely everything. Don't have a PC at the minute, so yep, absolutely everything is done on my phone. I'm uh, I'm saving every penny at the minute to get myself a PC just to make things a bit easier, but that'll not be for a few months yet. But yep, just like we were saying earlier, just working with what I've got. And it's just an Android. What is it? Huawei. Just an old Huawei phone. couple of years old. Does YouTube save the video? Yeah, it does, but it's weird. It doesn't save it in the same place. It doesn't put it into your videos. You have to either go to live streams or yeah, it's in another section. But what I'll do is I'll start putting them into playlists. I'll just open a new playlist called live streams, and I'll stick them in there. Cause yeah, it's quite difficult to find even you know, other people when they live stream. It does go into a library, but it's not sort of as obvious as their other videos. Hi, yeah, I know. It's not too bad once you get used to it. Obviously, you get a bit of fatigue in your eyes and stuff from looking at the tiny screen, but and obviously you're working with your wee fingers, you know, scrolling stuff about, and you've just quite a small timeline to work on, so it can be tough, like. But you start to get a very selective about what you're recording. You know, if there was a bit of downtime or whatever where I'm not doing too much, I'll sort of remember to turn the camera off and not record it, so that I'm not editing it all out later on down the line. You know. But yeah, you can't miss what you don't have. So the phone does it for me. Yep. Navigating the timeline, that's totally it. Yeah, you can't see what's ahead of you or what's behind you. But taking notes helps as you're going through the video. You know, taking notes of what you've just edited, or what I would do is watch, sort of do a rough edit and get it down to maybe an hour, and then I'll sit and watch through that hour and sort of take notes, and then I'll go through it again and try to maybe get it down to 45 minutes, and you just keep working through it till I get the time down, you know. Oh. But think of how much easier it'll be for me when I get a PC. It'll be a gift. I'll be churning videos out. So I'm definitely looking forward to it. Alrighty, that's them all posted up. Don't think of any touch-ups to do on the legs. I think it's all good. I could probably go ahead and give them all a wash, but I'll let the paint dry a wee bit more just in case that neon paint isn't quite dry and the wash just kind of ruins it all. So I'll leave those there for now. You know. And then I'll get my wee aerials made up and get them put in, and that'll be them finished, ready to give away to some lucky people. You know. So yeah, I think that's gonna do me tonight. But yeah, thanks everyone for stopping by. Second stream. Hopefully not the last. This will probably be the last of these guys. I'll move on to the next build after this. Let me see if I can get some close-ups. You know, the light's not great. Well, yeah, that's all them. Matt, how's it going? I am live. I'm just about to pop off, mate. That's me. That's what, an hour now I've been live? No, 2 hours.
My word, no way. That's not 2 hours, is it? Flip me. But yeah, that's about all I'm gonna do tonight. Yeah, I know. Got those guys pretty much finished. But yeah, Matt, I wouldn't worry about it. I think now that I've discovered I can live stream on my phone without any trouble, I'll be doing it more often. You know, there's no harm in me setting the camera up and just working away. You know, as long as I can get over those awkward silences. But yeah, apart from that, it's spot on. Like we were sort of talking about there. It's yeah, Granny Pantisfaction. Yeah, I know. You were saying last time you didn't get a notification out of 4 hours. But what I did was at 6 o'clock, I scheduled it for live stream, and then obviously it didn't start streaming till 8 o'clock. So we'll give it a good 2 hours notice. You know. Yeah, Matt, much to learn. I know. It's just you feel a bit awkward sometimes sitting knowing that people are watching you and you're not talking. You know what I mean? But I'll soon get over it. And I'm sure it'll come a bit easier as time goes by. You know. But yeah, definitely good fun. Just need to practice painting in the camera and keeping things in shot. You know. That's about all. I know YouTube doesn't do anybody any favors. You just gotta roll with it. Yeah, they really don't do any favors. Would it be maybe an idea to put on a community post first? What about that? Would that be any better if it did a community post, just sort of announcing that in a couple of hours I'll be streaming, or yeah, I'll maybe try that. I'll not make any promises for tomorrow night, but I'll try that next stream. I'll put a community post up first, and we'll see how it goes from there. But yeah, I wouldn't really expect YouTube to do me any favors. Yeah, I know. But yeah, that's all the Halloween bats pretty much done. I can announce the giveaway now sometime soon. Yeah, I know. Alright, nice one. Well, I'll make sure to do that then and announce it in the community post first. Yeah, I know. Although I don't mind, it's been nice just chilling with a few people. Yeah, I know. Cheers, Luke. Thank you. That's actually the title of the stream was gonna be, streaming for the crack or something like that there. But I'll have to think of a good tagline for the stream. Yeah, I don't know if anybody wants to help me with that. Work away. Yeah, I know. But yeah, I'll see you in the next one. And super fun, yeah. Thanks everyone for stopping by. And take care of yourselves. I'll talk to you later. Bye. And yes, Sanago will do bric-a-brac. I'll get a wee look at Sanago. That'll do. And sure, we can maybe chat about it next time. And nice one, Matt. I shall see you in the next one. And everyone else that was here, thanking you. Catch us later. Bye.